You were elected because you gave us renewed hope for the future. We, the people, are not hopeful today. Only your moral courage and to selflessly lead can transform our broken spirit. Toward that end, my friends and I humbly suggest the following. Fourth, bring Main Street closer to you. Wall Street, investment houses, and corporate chiefs have almost destroyed this country in their unbridled pursuit of personal gain. Today, the 400 wealthiest Americans have a greater combined net worth than the bottom 150 million Americans. The wealthiest 1% of Americans holds more wealth than the entire bottom 90%. We have become a nation run by corporate values rather than the guiding principles that once inspired generations. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Corporations have all the benefits of man without the burden of a conscience." Main Street banks and small businesses are failing in record numbers. Bring small business people into your inner circle. They are closer to the real issues of today than the business titans. Most of the job losses have hit the middle class. Over $7.5 trillion in home values have disappeared, mostly from the middle class. No one can cajole, convince, or force any business to create jobs. The need for more labor will only come from new demand for goods or services. Over 70% of our GDP is based on consumption, and coincidentally, about the same percent of our citizens are or were in the middle class. Where is the consumption needed to create new jobs going to come from? May God bless you, Mr. President.
This is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people no longer. It is a government of corporations, by corporations, and for corporations. How is this? Rutherford B. Hayes.
Part of our essential humanity is paying respect to what God gave us and what will be here long after we are gone. William J. Clinton.
Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies, in the final sense, a theft from those who hunger and aren't fed, those who are cold and are not clothed. The world in arms is not spending money alone, it is spending the sweat of laborers, the genius of its scientists, the hope of its children. Dwight Eisenhower.
My reading of history convinces me that most bad governments result from too much government.